7 steps to follow to be successful. 1. Focus on giving value. Sincerely speaking, we all have a unique purpose, even if we have not discovered it yet. When I say purpose, I mean something we were created for. We all have different gifts, aspirations, passions, and most importantly, purposes that we must discover. Because we will only get all we want in life if we help other people get what they want. Let me tell you something. Your biggest dreams can become a reality if you can help many people around you to achieve their goals or arrive at their personal mountaintops. That said, to be a successful person, you need to forget this mentality of me, and focus more on we. What do I mean? By focusing on helping other people, you will invariably be helping your career and ultimately taking yourself to the island of success. If you want to be successful, you must be a value creator. Let's face the fact, all the problems that our society faces today is because people are too self-centered. That is, we focus too much on ourselves that we care less about the needs of others. If you want to be successful, then do the little things with unimaginable passion and off-the-scales excellence. Give your best to each day's pursuits, because the more value you can create for others, the more value they will return to you. 2. Draw your scale of preference. Talking about scale of preference, always ask yourself these questions at every moment. Is it necessary? Which goal is more important right now? That said, drawing a scale of preference helps us to determine what is more important to us at every point of our career. Truth is, we have a limited amount of time to achieve our goals each day. Therefore, we wouldn't be doing ourselves any good by chasing too many goals all at once. Doing this can easily cause distraction, loss of focus, and can be a time-wasting adventure. If you want to be successful, you must learn to say no to things that are not necessary or pressing at a given point in time. Well, there are several models to copy when it comes to drawing scale of preferences. An example is Warren Buffett's two-list strategy to prioritize what is important. Here is how it works. Step 1. Write down your top 10 career goals. While you may have long-term goals, you can simply pen down 10 things you want to achieve this week or this year. Step 2. Having written down these 10 important goals, select the 5 most important ones. I mean, the most urgent ones. Step 3. Congratulations. You just created a 5-item priority list. Well, you can call that your A list. Come rain, come shine, the items you did not select should not get your attention until you succeeded with your top 5. Prioritizing and then limiting yourself to just 5 goals ensures that you're magnifying the effectiveness of your time and energy. 3. Accept the sacrifices. Come to think of it, the great men of today, people like Jeff Bezos, Bill Gates, Elon Musk, must have made very tough decisions in the form of sacrifices before they arrived at the point of great success that they are today. Pele, one of the greatest footballers of all time, once said, "Success is no accident. It is hard work, perseverance, learning, studying, sacrifice, and most of all, love of what you are doing or learning to do." Let me tell you this truth. If you're unwilling to make sacrifices in order to achieve your set goals, then you will fail to create the momentum you need to get your desired outcomes. Success requires some kind of sacrifice. There are times when I have sacrificed money meant for food for the purchase of data so that I can have access to learning on the internet. Sacrifice could come in the form of your time, energy, or money. You might need to sacrifice one of these things, or maybe a combination of these things in order to get what you want. Life is a long game, and you need to sacrifice short-term pleasures for long-term success. You will have to endure pain and hardship without grumble. You have to get your heads down, focus on what's within your control, and shut out the rest. 4. Connect with the right set of people. I have a question for you, and the question is, do you believe that you're the average of the 5 people you spent the most time with? This is a simple truth, as people we spend most of our time with determine what we become eventually. You may remember a time when your parents warned you against hanging out with some kids that perceived to be a bad influence to you. That said, consciously consider whom you allow into your life and ask yourself about the people you meet and spend time with. Ask yourself, are they impacting my life positively? Do they encourage me to become better? Do they take small steps towards seeing me achieve my goals? Do they hold me accountable, or do they drag me down to their level? Warren Buffett says, it's better to hang out with people better than you. Pick out associates whose behavior is better than yours and you will drift in that direction. 5. Be a master time manager. As we all know the popular saying, time is money. Indeed it is. As someone with a success mindset, you should be able to account for every minute of your day. Do not live as if you had endless years ahead of you. Would I be correct if I said you can get more money, but you can't get more time? There was a time when I began to see every minute of the day as money. I said to myself, if I can make $1 per minute for 24 hours a day, then I will have $1,440 each day. A lot of money, right? I hope you get the picture. You should only engage in productive activities all through each day so that you can effectively manage your time. Steer clear of time-wasting adventures and spend more time doing things that would improve your life and finances. Every day, you will meet people who not only have their time to waste, but also ready to waste yours too by engaging in unproductive chats and time-wasting hangouts. The difference between successful people and really successful people is that really successful people know when to say no. Because when you say no, you're protecting your time and your energy to focus on the big and important things in your life. 6. Keep your head above water. Let us consider some of the wealthiest people on the surface of the earth. Warren Buffett, whose net worth is approximately $65 billion, lives in the same house he bought in 1958 for $31,500. John Marshall, a lineman for the Baltimore Ravens, makes millions but manages to live on $25,000 a year. Why? It's not because these men are cheap, it's because the things that matter to them are cheap. Their lifestyle is a result of prioritizing. They cultivate interests that are decidedly below their financial means, and as a result, any income would allow them freedom to pursue the things they most care about. This kind of clarity around what they love most in the world means they can enjoy their lives. It means they would still be happy even if the markets were to turn or their careers were cut short by injury. The more things we desire and the more we have to do to earn or maintain those achievements, the less we actually enjoy our lives and the less free we are. 7. Learn from failure. We all know the story of Thomas Edison and how he failed many times, up to 1,000 times, before finally succeeding in inventing the light bulb that the world enjoys up till this day. Let's assume Thomas Edison, after 100 failures, decided to give up. The story may be different today. In fact, every obstacle you face is the way to advance your next action. What stands in the way becomes the way. No doubt, obstacles are uncomfortable, stressful, and can be scary. Sometimes it can feel so overwhelming that you're not sure how to keep going. We fail because most of us do the same thing over and over again but expect a different result. We try the same routine and expect a miracle to happen each time. Failure is a part of life that we have little choice over. Learning from failure, on the other hand, is optional. We have to choose to learn. We must consciously opt to do things differently, to tweak and change until we actually get the result we're after. Ben Carson once said that it is fine to celebrate success, but it is more important to heed the lessons of failure. This comes to the end of my 7 things to do to be successful revelation video. As simple as they may seem, if you can do them, you're on your way to Success Island. Thank you for watching. If you like what you just watched, please subscribe to our YouTube channel and don't forget to turn on post notifications.